Mike.
Okay. Um, last we left off. Ah, there. It was a bit of a hodgepodge of things being a bit down all over the place. Explosions having taken out pretty much all of King Cobra's minions. from the eel accidentally detonating the Venom Wing Sky Guardian. Mirage is invisible doing things. Mercy is up above amongst the equipment, occasionally shooting downward. Trauma is allegedly trying to, give people trauma, but the rules just aren't adhering to that. Anarchy has gotten into the cockpit of the Free Fox, and has we saw lift in the air on one of his Wolverine claw things, attempting to exert a dominance. While King Cobra has zapped the area with just arcs of electricity from these eel-like snakes that have popped out slithered out rather, from behind him under his cloak. And Sabaka have a bit of a plan to mess with Trauma. We shall say dealing with again the grapple thing. Wingman is on the quote unquote on the ground, really just in the water. Well, Anti-Venom is it says his health is at 0. But I'm sure Anti-Venom's gonna Anti-Venom something. To be active. The Bio Kraken is trying to hold the wall that is getting more and more cracked. And there's been the occasional sound of the seismic machine revving up. Unless people have any particular questions, it looks like we can start off with. So.
Okay, you said he's holding me. Am I considered grappled?
Yeah, you're considered grappled.
Kirk. Doesn't say I can't.
You require movement. Badger first.
Technically, yes, but also technically no. We'll go into that when I hit enter. I think this is the first time I've actually gotten to use the following GIF in correct context.
Okay.
Incorrect context. Okay, then.
There's nothing under grapple that says I can't push him. Now, I assume this does not break the grapple, meaning I go with him. And it's probably more accurate to say I'm pushing off the vehicle than pushing him, but... And by spending 2 actions, I can increase my reach to 2, meaning we move 2 squares, i.e. off my plane.
Okay.
Also, did we get a Anarchy is going to actually give us the reason why he's actually pissed at you?
He did, apparently. Apparently, somebody uploaded the Fast and the Furious DVD into him, and that's his backstory. He thinks I ran him off a bridge during a street race, and his car exploded, and now he's Darth Vader.
I was just joking. I didn't think it was actually true.
Because remember, a bridge
said.
accident has been mentioned before. Though I believe it was more phrased as "you ran me off the road."
Yeah.
Or simply as "I ran him off."
Apparently, I ran him off a bridge, and his car exploded, and now he's a robot man.
Yes, apparently some woman with money who he does not consider crazy saved him. In contrast to Annie Venom's, a woman that was crazy with money saved me. I see some other rules in here.
Shooting him twice. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it flattens against his cyber armor.
The 26 and the 22 versus Will might land, though?
Yes.
That's
2 on each.
Yep. 17 for 12 for the shove, so there's thus falling off the airplane.
Yep.
Gonna drop to make sure I land on him versus.
Okay, I'm trying to remember if what state your Scar Guardian was standing at the time.
Yeah, it's in battle
standing.
weight mode, standing up
Okay.
to full height.
Ours is just
And with Izina drop, you take they soak the damage first.
Yeah, whatever damage gets, if they hit 0, whatever damage is left comes to me.
Okay, he's able to soak the entirety.
Total of 4 damage from the Sonic Blade, plus fall damages.
Oh, right, you can't see his HP.
I can see him at half health, yeah. I can't see his number, but I can see his bars at roughly half.
Gotcha, I'm just gonna...
Cool.
No!
Go in the water. I don't know if that matters for Robot Man.
He's weird. Yeah.
That's my turn.
That's Wingman.
Man, yeah, he can't do anything right now.
That's
Huxahol.
not entirely true. If we want to give Wingman the ability to spend a story point to have their turn, do that.
I believe you guys have actually burned through a few story points.
Well, they reset at the beginning of the session.
Yeah, it's a new session. We're back to full story points for the session.
Sure.
Can you use your story points if you're down?
Yes. You can spend
Well,
a single story point to act as if you were not defeated.
I want to be very specific there. If the GM allows it, it's not a firm thing, which is why I find it
True.
unusually subjective.
1, yes, as like 1, it has to if the GM allows it. 2, it specifies players. She's not a player.
That is true. She's not a player.
It's like story points are a player resource, not an NPC.
That is a valid point. I guess she's not going, which means I guess it's my turn. Let me. In the type.
There.
That
Or trauma.
that one.
Major trauma still trying to be useful.
I mean, Major Trauma hasn't received any damage yet. But in exchange for that, he just hasn't caused any damage either.
No, he hasn't.
Maybe that's the traumatic part.
He's also been suffering under Lockdown and Freestyle's vicious mockery.
Watch one of you guys injure him, and suddenly he starts rolling well. He's a Sith. He needs to get hurt first.
Yeah, so Sith martial arts, you get more dangerous for every wound level you've taken.
Actually, a thing.
Yeah, the Sith martial arts, you get like plus 1d to life for every wound.
And really, that's pretty much
terrifying.
countering the wound penalty, but yeah.
Well, no, I believe it's you ignore the wound penalty and gain plus 1d.
Okay.
Or so, free action, command Sabaka. I'm going to tell Sabaka to go sick on go make major trauma, suffer severe trauma. It's only a 24 for Sabaka to bite the man.
Damn dog. That's why I'm a cat person.
Well, you're the one trying to break my means of not dying the ocean pressure. So you get to deal with him while I deal with Mercy.
Yeah. I like how the name tag just overlays Trauma's hit points. I was like,
Targeting KH1. We're still in that one scene, so that's fine.
Again, the only time I've actually been on an airplane. I've used it on a spaceship a couple times, but
here's my question for you.
Yeah.
How far high up is Mercy?
See, given the equipment, I believe.
Okay.
He's like amongst the equipment that's there.
I just wanted to make sure. In that case, I have my long range auto rifle. It's that, that's that. Four ups with aiming at her. She's beyond 30 feet. She's not in cover. She's just standing on the roof.
Oh, she's moving amongst the equipment there. She does have cover.
Okay,
Because there's like
so
pistons and things that are
cool. So 2 down, 4 ups, 2 downs. Yeah, I'm stuck at balance out at 2 ups. So D10, D12. D12, 1D10, 1D8, 1D6, 1D4, 1D2. Actually, hold up. I do want to shoot her twice. And you said she's only 50 feet. I could do this. As I slowly unbuckle and unfasten myself as I get out, stand on top of the Sky Guardian. I draw my pistol and I just look up and shoot her. So that means I can attack twice with Snapshot. If only because she's within 80 feet. Thank God. No, it's not the highest, unfortunately.
25 does hit though.
That's 4 damage in total. That is sharp damage. This is a deadly pistol. And I assume getting out in and out of the vehicle takes half your movement, if I recall.
Yeah.
So in that case, And getting out of the vehicle, I will put myself in cover right here.
Okay.
Spending a free action to make sure I can actually get there. Because I realize that was 17 feet, which means it's 1x too many.
Yeah.
Wait, no, my movement's 35. Never mind. Oh, yeah, no, it's still have to spend a free action moving, so doesn't matter.
So I got a question for you. I noticed that you have a Riz field. Is that your thing?
Yeah, that's my fear thing.
Okay, in which case, I think it lasts like a turn.
I think that's just a permanent thing, buff slash debuff on him.
Choose 3 characters within 20 feet. Intimidation against will. If successful, they gain the frightened condition towards you until the start of your next turn. And must move away from you if it is safe to do so. Am I frightened?
Anarchy, you need as well.
Oh, so he has to run away from me.
Yes, though. I mean, he still has you grappled, so
He technically has to run away from him, which means logically he would have to let go of him.
Yeah, you
Or
can't
you
run
just
away from
run
me while
while
dragging me. That
no, he is running in a direction that is away from you.
Why can't I escape?
He can't be.
I see
that
what you mean. I see
dumb.
what you mean. I
How do my problems follow me everywhere?
Okay, that one was funny.
does frenemy counter fear? Okay. Anti-venom.
Okay, cool. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my ass up.
Hey, you can't die yet. Goosh. You're an underwater nom.
All right,
Was it
so
C-nom?
I was like, yeah, let's see. I'm using my thing to get myself back up. So I get up, and then that also boosts that. So, all right, and okay, all right. So I am up with 3 health. I'm just gonna like who decided that? And look over and see look over and see I'll say see her in the water and take a look and be like, hey, why'd you go down? Why's all my friends are dying on me again? Not again. I got a gun this time. And this gun saves lives. And it takes them too. I'm going to shoot her with the gun, which I believe was a 21 crit. If I remember correctly. I can't see at the moment. Now, if anyone can look at that, was that a 21 crit or was it just a 21? For my science roll.
From what, last session?
Yeah. She would have been one of the last things before,
21 medicine.
I had a
5 recovery.
was it a
No,
21
it was
crit
not a crit.
All right, so it was just a 21. Okay, cool. So since I made it, that counts as a crit anyway. Cool. So if I remember correctly, I believe I'll say extra health rolled over into temp HP.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In which case, let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So, all right. So she gets 2. 2 turns into 4. That's
Falling off the
2.
airplane and he
That
gets frightened and runs away.
It reminds
4.
me of falling off the bridge. See, you did do it because you said against it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I am a ninja now. Psychological warfare is a theory part of my kit.
Okay.
And he literally just
Cool.
spilled his life story and background of why he hates you. He's no
Okay,
longer this
cool.
enigma that for some reason hates you.
2, 4. And then that turns into 8. Make sure I'm doing this right. All right. So that's. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach over, grab her, drag her with me. I'm going to say drag her with me to the thing.
I mean, the panel?
Shoot her with the stem. Yeah, I'm going to say drag her with me to the panel to make sure she's close enough to me. Going
Right here.
to shoot her with the stem dart because I can drag anyone. As proven that one time where I just dragged him to the fire, dragged him and the other guy too, because there's no weight limits on what I can drag. as long as an ally's with it. Arguably, if you're fastened into a ship, I can just grab you and drag the ship with it. It's like fuck seatbelts and just drag you. Okay, so I'll say based on bullshit, and because this is okay. Now, Tristan, this is the reason why I wanted the dart. She has not. I'll say because I shot her with the dart, and because I crit, she has now come back with 12 health.
No, that's a lot of help.
Damn.
So it's whatever. So it's whatever her max was, and then everything else is the other half. The other parts of the 12 is just 10 HP.
Congratulations, Wingman. You're now worth 1 me.
Like I said, I can heal more health when you're dead than I can when you're alive.
To your grave domain.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because it's like, oh hey, it's like,
He's
oh
just
hey,
a straight up
dart.
necromancer. He can't heal the
It's like,
living.
oh.
He just makes them better.
You know, grave domain is still cleric, but they get the bonus if they're healing you from 0. You just get maximum heal. There's no roll.
I like the cleric is actually a necromancer. He doesn't, and he actually heals you instead of he just resurrects you instead of heals you. So, oh, you have a broken leg? No, well, I can't fix that. Let me just kill you real quick, and then it fixes it.
Yeah. All right. So she's all right. Cool. So she's up, and since she is up, and because I got her up, congratulations. She
more
has an
experience.
edge on. I must say she has. Yeah, she gets more. She gets an edge on attacks and skill tech. Must say she has an edge on all attacks and all skill tests on her next turn.
Nice. I think you put some speed in that, man.
Well,
So,
you've seen the
there we
movies.
go.
That's how you get somebody up from 0. You shoot them with pure adrenaline.
All right. So, and you know what the funny thing is? Let's see.
1,200 cc's of pure adrenaline, straight to the tit.
Arguably, every single time that she goes down, anytime I bring her back up, she gets the benefits of that. So anytime anyone goes down and I bring them up, they basically just get like advantage for an entire round. Actually, hold on for a minute. That applies to me too. I forgot. I have an edge on all the time and all skill tests.
Is the ability
Because I rolled,
called sampling my own goods?
because it was like, oh hey, did you res someone? Yeah, I resed me.
And it
Yes,
resurrects me.
And I still have extra attacks. Oh man. Time for me to use my edge to shoot at, at whoever must have this chick in the water. Because she went from because she went in the water for cover, right?
Who did?
I thought crazy chick like jumped in the water to get away from me.
Mirage did, but I mean, you don't see where she is right now. So
I'm assuming she has cover. She has cover then.
yeah, not a little camouflage
Water counts as cover.
and an infiltration roll.
Okay, cool.
She hid.
Okay, so shooting at her would be a disadvantage, right?
Where are you shooting?
You can't shoot at her. There's nothing to target.
Oh, there's two directions in the water. I'm gonna shoot where I thought she went, and then I'm gonna shoot where I would assume that a coward like her would go. So,
Okay, point
Also,
to me
so-
where you're
so,
shooting.
so I'm gonna shoot in the direction. I'm gonna shoot in the direction that she jumped in, and then I'm going to turn around because I assume that she's gonna try and shoot me in the back. So,
just a heads up, because it does matter.
Mhm.
And King Cobra did say this loudly into the entire area. King Cobra commanded the fuck, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. They commanded this group of people to resurrect the Kraken. We know where everyone is but Mirage.
So
Just to let you
presumably
know.
Mirage would be over by the snake.
actually, no. You know what? You know who I do know where they are? I know where this motherfucker is. This motherfucker is like making the command. I'm gonna shoot him. So he's right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, he's right there. Let's do a good little shooting at him. All right. Let me put this into roll 20. Was it 2d8? 2d8 is after. I'll say 2d8 is after 1d12, right?
Yeah. Are you remembering the bonus for standing next to Wingman?
Oh yeah. What's the innate bonus for standing next
If you're
to
standing
wingman?
next to her, you get one additional up.
Okay.
So 2d8 would become 3d6.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to put this in chat. I need someone to copy. I'm going to put these two things in chat, and then I need someone to copy paste it and like key it into key them into what's that thing? I'll say into roll 20, so it can roll the other things for me. So I roll my dice. So, but I believe we roll all the other stuff and roll.
Yeah, so we're usually rolling
The skill dice itself gets done in roll 20. The d20 you can do.
All right, so I put the formula into chat.
two.
Okay, those two hit.
And 7 is crits. As is the 25.
Okay, what does that bring things to?
Let me see what crits do. I must say, I don't believe they do anything specifically awesome with my gun.
For shooting with your gun, they do quite a bit.
Um, so that's a total of 2 sharp damage. So, um, 4, 4 sharp damage.
I'd say if you're choosing not to activate a secondary feature, yeah, before sharp damage.
Yeah. Well, any of my secondary features is basically a cone. I'll say multiple target, which I don't have, a blast radius, which doesn't matter, and stun damage. So I can either do 2 stun damage or 4 sharp damage.
Ugh.
Well, that's 2 damage, and then it's an additional 2 stun damage. And the more damage we do to this guy, the more likely stun is to knock him out.
Well, I have no clue how much health he actually has.
That's. I don't know, honestly. I myself, I can't remember. I think about it. But just to give you options.
Okay. Well, I leave stun to the guys like you who who are better at stunning and better at hitting.
Okay.
I don't stun. What do you? What?
You've definitely done a large amount of damage to him. Is that it for your turn?
That's all I can technically do. Yeah, that's let's see. I revived. I got wingman. I either could have given myself all of those buffs, or I could have given wingman those buffs. So yeah, so wingman's good.
Uber, I do.
That's pretty much it. That's all I can do. So I'm going to be next to the console so that when my turn rolls around, I guess I'll let wingman know like, hey, I need as much assistance as possible with what I'm about to do.
Gonna give you like auto crit or some shit.
I mean, currently I'm at a D8 for tech, so I don't think she's going to be able to buff me from D8 to auto crit. I must say, I think the most she can do is what, two ups,
3 ups
ups
with
and
advantage.
3 ups with advantage. So that puts me at a D10, D20.
Okay, sorry for the wait. I am back. And what is also back is a hit point for King Cobra. As for Anti Venom and now Wingman, they can see the wounds slowly healing. Okay. Done. Okay. Which means I have his move options back.
Oh, that's right. We should have kept him stunned. Oh well.
Wait, who was stunned? What's going on?
King Cobra is no longer stunned, which means he's going to start flying around, raining down circle strafe.
Oh, no.
And being super annoying about it.
No, he can actually use his leadership abilities.
No!
That's actually worse.
My guns, heed me, and focus yourselves upon that Joe. Pointing out his hand, and one of the eel snakes kind of extending from it, kind of like acting as an extra pointer, is pointing at any of them. Which I know still has a token listing of 0 HP, but I am sure that's incorrect.
That is incredibly incorrect. You know what? Okay, fine. You know, racist as fuck. Get it? Cool. That's all right.
Okay.
I see how it is. Got a map full of white people, and he's like, all right, let me target this guy. All right, cool. I see. You know, I don't like mutants either.
All sorts of diversity here. We have 2 whites, a ginger, a black man, and a dog.
To be fair, though, he also watched you die, quote unquote.
Yeah, I watched him die too.
Resurrect yourself like you're an unkillable monster. Just saying.
You know what? He could be cooler about this whole thing.
He could be.
He doesn't have to be a dick about this.
Yeah. I will spend a evil story point on my.
Oh, no,
If I need to do that, does it let me do that? Yep, spend, point, okay.
Right.
Okay, with that,
so
okay, the
I don't
guns
know which
get
one of you is
to.
available. I don't know which one of you is available. Can you put me at a total of 6 HP?
Well, given what just happened, I don't think you're going to stay at that for very long, unfortunately.
Hey, it's only if they hit me.
True.
And who knows? Freestyle could pop. I'm about to say, and to be fair, freestyle could jump in the way. I mean, not freestyle. I'm about to say, I'm like, she could jump in the way. I gave her a bunch of hit points just in case.
The guns get to go right now.
Cool. That means Anarchy gets to run away right now.
Yes, yes, he
He
does.
can't because he's not granted a move action. He's granted a Sarad action.
Ah. Technicality. He's part of the COBRA legal department, right?
Yes. I still feel that happened. Order. Up my stat sheets for y'all's defenses. Anybody with his toughness of 22.
I believe. So let me check. Toughness is 23.
Well,
It went up last time we leveled. I don't think you updated it when we leveled up.
10 plus strength. Yep. 10 plus strength plus 3 armor.
well, my typo just now says 12, so I'm sticking with. I'm just kidding. I'm correcting it. This. See, that factors in. Person, Yo! Okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing about that.
Dang! Mirage has decisively decloaked from that shot. It's over near the eel as Foxhound had suspected. However, because she is shooting him out of hiding, that becomes a sneak attack, so that damage goes from 1 to 3.
And it's a crit.
Okay.
No, it's just a success.
Yeah.
I'm used to the green light meaning crit. Okay.
Yeah, it'll actually say critical success.
Yes. Yeah. 3 damage.
God.
But 6 just became 3.
God. Dick.
And unfortunately, this is just the beginning.
Oh, wow, that actually stacks it. Whoa. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think the weapon has that level of fire rate. I'll find out in a second.
Technically, the gun doesn't have reload. The fire rate is, it doesn't matter.
Fire rate is 1 per attack.
There's reload on it.
They have, unless they have something to remove reload as a trait, then they have to spend their move action to reload the weapon before they can fire again.
Okay. Cool. I will deal with them.
I'd say either a trait or a mod.
Gun's already modded all the hell.
Well, yes, but they have a mod to negate reload, was my point.
Man, okay, I did forget to do. Man, that would have been a good fucking thing to do. Fucking hell. All right, well, too late for that now. All right. I completely forgot I could have dealt with Moran.
Oh, by the way, did you ever set your contingency action? It's a bit late for it.
That's what I forgot. That's what I forgot. That's why I was like, I could have taken care of Moran for that. That's why I was like, fuck, I forgot.
Oh wait, that is 30.
Yep, that's 30.
Let's King Cobra not be in the lineup.
That's 35. That's 30.
That's missing.
So he can, hope his boss has good enough evasion. Does his cone have enough targets? Because I know the cones are usually limited by number. Oh, cone 3. Okay, yeah, then that.
So technically, freestyle. I believe you were in that cone too.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was Wingman, me, and King Cobra. So again, it's how much faith does he have in his boss's ability to duck?
Well, because it's 3 targets, it could be you, Wingman, and Anti-Venom.
Anti-Venom was not in the 30.
Or he was.
Oh, for that 30 he is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he can just, go for the 3 of us.
Oh yeah. By the way, when it comes to Wingman, I forgot. She also she because I rezzed her. I forgot about this other thing I have. That she gets 2 ups. So
2 ups are nice.
2 ups.
Oh, you're returning her bonus.
Pretty much.
And she gives you advantage in 2 ups. You give her advantage in 2 ups.
I'll be dead. I won't need this. Which will be good, because if I go down, that means that she can make the check roll to stop the thing. I need to look and see what hero points do in this game. I can't remember what they do.
Story points. Reroll a 1. Roll a skill as if specialized. +5 to a defense before the attack, or +1 to a defense as a reaction. Temporary access to a piece of equipment. Gain a clue when stumped. Activate abilities from your class that require a story point. Or take a turn after being defeated with GM's permission.
Cool. Okay. I have 2 of those I can possibly use.
Okay. Rama will whip out a modified version of his chemical thrower, from modified at least compared to when you last saw him. And sprays out a extended spray, potentially catching freestyle Wingman and Anti-Venom, and then quickly switch. Actually, no, I can't. That takes an action to draw, given its size. Shit. Oh well. This works.
So he pumps the Super Soaker a few extra times.
It has reload on it. And will then draw and toss a grenade over to a Wingman and Anti-Venom. This grenade does not look like a fragmentation grenade. It looks like a bottle with some chemicals in it and some sort of detonator on the top of the cap.
Oh no, he has a rock!
Oh, thank God, he threw a grenade. Whew. Okay.
Is that disadvantage against you?
No, whatever damage it does half.
Ah,
So if it hits at all, it does half.
third wingman 24. Any venom 11. You're still 19.
Okay, so it misses me. Goody.
20.
And it hit Mase. Goody. Mase hit the only person with a shit ton of hit points. Goody.
Yep, that did hit, so you get some acid burns. The grenade, however, goes off for 23, which I believe
Is offense. Yeah.
does hit you.
Yeah.
If it is an acid grenade, so if you're resisting with toughness,
Which he is.
it will do 2 damage, but you're resistant to AE weapon, so it'll just go back to 1 damage.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right. So acid doesn't count as a poison, does it?
Nope.
No. Poison is its own
Okay,
thing.
cool. Just making sure. All right.
Oh. The drone has a willpower, so it counts. Oh, wait, hold on. That means I have to, hold on, let me give it that point of damage. There we go.
Remember, folks, we still do have my extra hero point. So you don't have to be insanely stingy about them.
Okay, 2 sprays of bullets fire from the scorpion tail gun just splashes water around you, anti-venom. Or, rather, I guess, just tinks off of your armor.
Oh,
Anarchy given his position. Okay. Okay. Though he has you grappled, freestyle, he will attempt to petrificate you, which will fail before
running.
pulling out is that still? Yep, that's still that. Before pulling out is crossbow and going after anti-venom with it. Range on here. Be well within range. Yeah, that's well within range. Okay. The electrified bolt flies out of the crossbow, hitting anti-venom with 1 electrical damage.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Okay. Does that bring your total damage up to 4?
Sounds right.
I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
5. He took 3 from
Yeah.
Ah.
yeah,
Yeah,
3
three
from
and one.
3 from Mirage, 1 from now 1 from Anarchy.
One from the grenade.
You are
Yes.
down to 1 HP.
All right. Are you out of rivals yet?
Down. To do. I think that was you. Target the toughness and instead target the willpower. Willpower is 13. Wow, even with all them shield dice. Wow, okay. Any item gets hit for 2 laser damage.
Jesus fuck. All right, I'm down.
Roll your d6. Don't you have your I cell function?
I'm gonna need a story point for that, but I can't do that until my turn rolls back around.
Once per scene, so never mind. You tried to use it before.
Yeah.
Yep, same scene still, so you can't do that.
But we can give him a story point so that he stays up, provided GM thinks it's dramatic enough for him to be clawing his way towards the console while getting riddled with fire.
Given that description, that does sound sufficiently
Thanks,
dramatic
2010.
enough.
That was gonna be.
It has
that
come
was
from
my-
2010, finally.
Okay.
That was gonna be. I'll say that was gonna be my that was gonna be my backup option. It was just kind of like just like hit the console, but just fall over.
Oh, that does not, however, require any kind of reload. Okay. That also is that. That's actually a free action, though. Sure, why not? I kind of wonder how this is gonna play out. Okay. Okay. Well, their things and their things and that thing. Okay. Unfortunately, didn't have the ability to just spam attach, which did a few other things. Okay. Okay. Anarchy's turn proper. Yeah.
Fine, he's afeared.
Yep. That's right. He can't do anything else. He has to run away from you.
It doesn't say he can't do anything else. It just says that they have to move away.
Suffers a two down shift when inside of their fear and cannot move closer, is what it says.
However, under the fearsome presence, it says until the start of your next turn, they must move away from you.
Okay, so it sounds like they can do other things,
but
one of those things is having to fall back.
Yeah, they have to use their movement to back up.
Okay. The fumble.
Is that with the down?
Oh, sorry, that is not with the 2 down. It looks like we still have 1 hit. That is that weapon, which is 0 sharp. Because you have DR1.
Got me right in the Kevlar. Oh!
Backs up into the foliage.
18 hit his will.
Hit the will. Just.
Okay, so Ravaging Critical adds on, so that's 5 Sonic? 2 doubles to 4 plus 1 for the Ravaging, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Massages his, throat for a minute. Taps the Kevlar. See, neck guard. No choke. Advanced technology neck guard. I can see this in the Air Force.
You're resistant to conditions and effects that exclusively affects the living.
And that exclusively affects the living?
Yes.
This does not say it exclusively affects the living.
Oh no, his example gives like poison, and poison doesn't expressly say it affects the living either.
Would postulate
that a cyborg can feel fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a zombie can feel fear, a cyborg can feel fear. If he can feel blood, death, rage on me, I think he can feel fear.
That's fair. It just kind of occurred to me.
Mm.
Okay. Mercy.
And Mercy, you want a piece of this too?
Mercy.
Taking all comers. Learn from anime, you can't shoot my doctor or my wingman until you beat me in a duel. Jobless Reincarnation says so. Come at me, hoes.
I don't know. You beat your doctor down to a pulp again.
Bush, I'm trying to cover my doctor.
You know what? High or low?
I?
Well, those are two, which, as we all know, is the opposite of high.
Yeah. Goddamn HMOs! I can't get coverage from my doctor. Can't cover my doctor. What's insurance good for?
We don't have insurance. We work for the government. They just tell us to sit in line and take care of us.
Okay. Mercy is reforming. Set up. Drama. But I actually want to kick the dog.
Just know, the more you injure my dog, if you manage to, the more painful I will make your existence.
She's a redhead. She can't be technical.
You said kick the dog. Not wingman.
I'm not talking to you.
I think he's on his headset.
Well, get a better mic. You don't have to yell.
Fine. If it'll make your life easier. He's putting away the acid thrower and getting out a sawed off like sawed off like cannon of a shotgun.
Oh no, he's trading the Super Soaker for the BB gun.
Well, there is no kill like overkill.
That's a different Cobra.
Hmm.
So are you even sure you can do that? You tried that multiple times and you failed. Or Sky Guardian's still over there sitting pretty.
I wanted to throw a grenade into that Sky Guardian. For some reason, bounced off. My math was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When he pulls the trigger, the large shotgun unleashes a electrical buckshot.
Mildly annoying, okay.
Oh, shit! I did forget something. He gets an up due to what Mercy is doing. Original D20 roll is still at 18. Okay, well, what do you know? As that shot is going off. Yeah?
It's trauma.
Oh.
I think you should just sit down and think about your life choices. You just shot a shotgun at a dog and couldn't even do anything to it.
No, I moved over to the redhead and the doctor.
Oh. I didn't see you move on the screen. Never mind.
I wanted to go for the dog. But no.
I mean, going for the dog would have meant me shooting you in horrible, horrible places that should not be named. Your voice would have gone up several octaves. Now, you might have liked that.
A laser comes down from above, hitting Wingman for 2 damage. And in time with the shotgun blast.
Really? Really, Mercy? You're going after her? I'm shooting you in the face with a pistol. And you're ignoring me? I'm
There's
actually
the sound of a voice, but it's far away.
I am actually insulted.
It's gonna work, damn it. Freaking A! Huh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Mercy, you are no longer the backup medic.
The Mirage?
So, yeah, I'm in Mirage. Speaking of Mirage, Mirage will shift in that way direction. Use the opposite camouflage to hide. Service can't do a thing. Firecracker still at the wall. Contacts.
The breaker doesn't help us here. I can only use 1 contact, and under the circumstances, the green shirts are less useful. Besides, we wasted them last turn.
Can Shipwreck fire off the quote-unquote ship cannons?
He could fire off the ship cannons and take out half the guns. Possibly. I know we wouldn't take out King Cobra, because King Cobra regenerated 1, and Shipwreck can only do 1, so that'd be status quo there. But what I think is going to be more useful is if I remember the words of my master, and remember the words of my commander, and by closing my eyes and listening for the sound of leather and clapping cheeks, I invoke, the blind master's peer through the noise ability, granting us immunity to blind, mesmerize, and the ability to sense the exact location of invisible opponents until the end of the scene.
Oh, you don't have the invisible condition; they're hidden.
That's it. Can't sense the exact location of invisible opponents until the end of the scene.
Right? Yeah, but she doesn't have the invisible condition.
She's invisible. She's cloaking. You said she had optical camouflage. She is fucking invisible.
Yes, but you also have that optical camouflage, and you have noted yourself it doesn't say that you're invisible. That being said,
You're trying to argue semantics to keep yourself
Oh,
not
wow.
dead.
That's it. It's like, because I feel like we did this to her before.
yes, it's just one of those things where the system needs to be more specific.
Okay, you're just making fun of the system. I'm about to say, it's like, I could have sworn this worked before. Okay. So I've invoked the power of the Blind Master. We all now know where Mirage is hiding.
And he gets to go again.
And then you get a turn, then I get a turn, then I get a turn, then I get a turn, then you... I got 47 turns.
Well, he's like a super ass cyborg.
Oh, no, I get it. I can acknowledge his abilities while lamenting the fact that I don't have his abilities.
Okay, repair Waldo's come out and repair. He then moves forward, braving your Riz field. movement? 35. Okay. Yeah. What the what? That's when I was looking on the chat so I could actually put in commands. Here we go. Commands, they are a thing that that is happening. Yeah.
Are they though?
Oh. Oh no. That is a maximum crit.
Did you remember your downshifts for fear?
I thought that ended
On my turn.
On your turn.
Which means you can't move
Until
closer.
the start of my next turn, yeah.
That also means he can't move closer to hit you.
Yep.
You have just fizzled your own attack by doing an illegal action.
Oh man, maxing out both dice was kind of impressive.
Oh, I acknowledge that was very impressive. I am very lucky.
Okay.
That might have actually done damage.
But he can use the electro crossbow. That is range. Thank you very much.
But he still gets downshifts.
It does. That. Misses. The kerthunking accelerates. There is a hum and a vibration coming through the dome. But more significantly, the ground itself that you are on is well, it's not churning. It is hitting with enough force that if you were to put like a cup on the ground, it would jump. So like a very mild earthquake sensation on the ground. While it is not enough to quite constitute difficult terrain, I will say that if you are using some skill that deals with either acrobatics or running, it will be at one downshift. It relies on you utilizing the ground. And that would include things like if you want to roll a grenade.
Okay, confirming nobody fired a gun and missed last turn.
I didn't miss.
On the allies. Okay.
And I know anti-venom crit, so yeah, okay. Alright. Well, time to clear some people off my Loma. I mean, my... Okay.
He has adapted to your Riz.
So 2019 towards Anarchy with the pistol.
2019, that flattens up against a cyber armor.
Okay. Is a 25 to His Highness, which is a crit. Potentially. And that's his willpower.
That's his willpower. Okay. It doesn't overshoot, but it does hit.
Okay. 12 to Trauma's willpower, as I use Contortion to extend my reach via ballet poses.
You said how much?
12, unfortunately. It's not great.
Trauma's slight craziness, it makes her immune to that.
14, pretty sure doesn't hit Cobra's willpower. But a 20 might hit Trauma's willpower?
2 off his rocker.
20 is not enough for his willpower. Okay.
No. It's a little bit higher than that.
I'm going to use my crit to reactivate multi-attack. So 20 didn't hit his willpower, 19 didn't hit his willpower. However, King Cobra took 25 to hit to his willpower, so that's a total of 3 damage. 3 sonic.
Okay.
And I'm locking my contingency for somebody moves into reach, and long live the king, motherfucker!
Okay. King Cobra is not a valid target. I have a scene for that at the end of the round. In other words, he's with the marker. He's in the process of like slow-mo going to a knee. Wingman quickly moves over here. Oh no. Check the sheet, the more updated sheet, see if that has changed anything. Okay, nope. And I don't think she can tech.
No, she cannot tech.
Okay. And she cannot heal.
So
Do
she
I
can
need to
throw
go
it.
over there and do things?
She can throw it ups. She can give additional actions or whatever, or she can shoot somebody.
Back to where.
But I do believe she can throw out an extra standard. Give an extra move action.
Rouse, standard action.
Yeah, grant one ally an additional standard action as a standard action, so she can give somebody else her action. Again, or she can just put some bullets in people.
Entirely up to her at this point.
Oh, I've had him at 1. Shouldn't he be at 0?
I think you had him at 1 because we were using the story point, maybe? But yes, he should be at 0.
Because if he's at 0, then she can't up him because he's technically in state.
Yes, he is currently in a defeated state.
Okay. Re-ups for Buckshot and a standard action for freestyle. Freestyle is
She can grant up to 4.
the 4th up goes to freestyle.
Okay.
Now freestyle. I know I said I had seen everything with COBRA, but did you have like a thing you wanted to do for taking him down?
No.
Okay.
I will leave the how did you to do this, to the GM for that. Okay, so I have an additional standard.
Yep.
Can't move. I think I can only extend my reach on my turn.
Is there nothing you can do with your standard?
I need a move to reload my gun. I need a free to switch to my other gun.
How about your 1 mil?
Need a free action to draw the weapon, don't you?
Fair.
Are
And
you
since I
telling
can't-
me I get to shoot a whole bunch more people?
And because
and
I
get
can't
it
extend my
instead?
reach, not on my turn.
Oh, here, well, the standard action is useless to you, then I'll
Yeah.
go to Foxhound.
Mercy hasn't moved beyond 80 feet yet, has she?
On her turn, she would have moved around, but you're also seeing a second Mercy.
No. Hmm. This is okay. But I assume it's my turn and I have 2 standard actions? Yeah?
Yep.
And I've been boosted by 3? Oh, dear lord. Da, 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 da. Guess I'm going to come over here. I see Mirage in the corner over there, being Mirage. I'm going to tell Sabaka to go after her so she can't keep doing sneak attacks, because that's just annoying. So Sabaka goes and bites Mirage in the face for a critical of 27.
Ah, joke's on you. That's above her evasion. Okay, yeah, that definitely is.
She can take 4 damage. Wait, no. 10 damage, and can I choose to disarm her instead?
Yeah, she has a pistol in her hand.
I like to have Sabaka conveniently bite her in the way that she drops her pistol.
Okay.
So there you go. 2 damage, and she can't just keep sneaking attacking people from across the area.
Yeah. Yeah, no one like 3 damage a pop.
And let me double check something. Does snapshots only mean that I can spend a free action for standard action, or if you spend 2 free actions to make an additional attack with the same type of weapon once per turn? Okay, so doesn't actually just means I get a 3rd attack. Cool. And if I recall, the ups are only applied to 1 attack, or is it all of my attacks?
It's the first one.
Okay. So I'm looking at major trauma being major trauma. I technically will shoot him when I'm beyond 30 feet, because that matters for my ups. Well, that's just an auto crit, so I'm not even going to roll that. I'm just going to replace you with auto crit. Oh, I have my caps lock on. Oopsie.
You're about
He's
to wreck trauma, aren't you? Holy shit.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm shooting him with a deadly pistol. I got told by the mandate to remove people from the field. Even when wingmen keep being put on the ground bleeding to death. So that is what is going to happen.
Wingman will be nudging Antivenom.
So auto crit.
Come on, man, get up! Get up!
Major Trauma does not have cover from me, does he?
No, the foliage isn't enough for that. He's not lying down, so no cover.
Oh, okay, I get it. I'm rolling at 3d6.
And he's not like
Okay.
behind the tree or anything, so yeah, no cover.
Cool. I need to.
Can I make
increase what I'm rolling.
a cover token marker?
Wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt, but it does matter because cover is also directional. So it depends, I guess. Cool. Major Trauma, I am sorry to do this to you. So I'm going to auto crit him for 4 damage. I'm going to shoot him with a 32, and then shoot him with a 28.
Okay, auto crit for 4. 32 hits and is above 10. So that increases their damage to
3.
3.
And
28
it's
hits.
not a crit,
Hmm?
fortunately.
Okay.
And 28 is also not a crit.
Okay, 28 does, however, hit for another 2, bringing him down to that low bar amount. Oh. Yeah. At least have the courtesy to have the trauma be visible. When I sneak attack people, it's with explosions.
I didn't even sneak attack you. You just have more self-awareness. Hold up. Did he legitimately forget I exist?
No, he was
We're
looking
in
in front of
jungle.
him.
You shot him in the back.
Oh, I have a question then. Does it count as a sneak attack?
Not in jungle, so
Yes, we are, according to the map.
yes, but he
We're
was
in
counting
it.
that as ocean.
No, did he? I don't recall him ever saying what this was. I know we were out in the ocean.
Okay, your sneak attack thing, does it say hidden or unawares? Because he's aware you're, like, well, he wasn't exactly completely tracking you. I get why you're asking.
So it explicitly says gain both an edge on infiltration rolls and +1 damage for surprise targets in jungle or woodland terrain.
Okay, he's not
So
surprised.
if he loses his awareness of me,
Surprised is a specific condition that basically only happens at the beginning of a fight.
gotcha. Damn. I just wanted to double check because that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
It just would have been so much more damage.
And, like, for instance, the sneak attack that Mirage and others have is worded differently than that.
Yeah, they probably have the commando sneak attack, which is normal sneak attack.
That's all good. I just wanted to double check because it would have been hilarious. It's like, oh yeah, no, you're just down.
Yeah, it phrases targets unaware of. Okay.
Well, I can't do any more damage.
Yeah.
And I already told Savaka the all Mirage.
You hit him really hard, though.
That's it, yeah, you aggroed, you're good. And no misses, so no ups for me, but
Anti-venom. There's, like, lots of holes in Trauma's, like, cloak thing now.
yeah,
Okay.
Anti-Venom had a pre-roll protect here.
I'll say.
Oh, is he using a story point to claw his way? Okay. Oh, that's right. It doesn't bring you up to 1, but it has you act while defeated. Yeah. Okay.
I'll say I'm going to do the Yamcha in the hyperbolic time chamber. We're just gonna do the Yamcha in the gravity chamber. Just reach up like this. But
I have a question for you, Innovatum. Do you have the means of doing a medicine roll to heal yourself as something that's not a standard action?
I could, but I'm about to say if I heal myself, that takes my turn.
So yeah, he can't heal as a non-standard action.
Okay, you can't heal himself as a non-standard. Never mind, then.
I'm about to say I could, but I use that on Wingman because I figured she'd be more useful.
Okay. Now you're
So
at
is that only a once per scene thing?
Yeah,
what was my total?
20.
Oh shit! I rolled 2 1s on 2d8.
You rolled 2 1s. Yep.
Fucking hell.
you have the ability to reroll a skill die.
I think he has the ability to reroll 1s. Yeah. 1 second. No, veterans D20s.
Yeah, mine's are just re-roll d20.
Yeah, he can reroll the D20, not the.
Okay. I'm trying your way up to the panel.
Oh, it's when you spend a story point to re-roll, you can I already spent my story point.
Yeah, you spent your story point already.
I mean, there's a
Oh,
rule
so
that
yeah, if I
says that
use
you
a
can't use
story
more
point,
than
I can re-roll. Yeah, it's part of Done the Impossible, but yeah, I can but I can re-roll one.
Yeah, self-revive. Self-revive is
Yeah.
once a turn, once a combat.
Yeah.
And stim dart is part of his attacks. So yeah, he's out of.
Okay. You get to the pet. You drag yourself to the panel. Start injuredly pressing buttons. Find.
Oh wait a sec, I forgot. Hold up. I'm gonna say, since I benefit from my own shit, I do have one more up on my roll. That should be 3d6, not 2d8.
Okay.
Because I
Holy
revived
shit.
me.
It went up by 10 and possibly as a crit.
Jesus.
I'm about to say, I forgot about this. I was like, shit, that's right. When I'm about to say, it applies to anyone who I revived, even if it's me.
Okay. I am glad you rolled that 30, given your still technical KO'd status, because I'm trying yourself up to the panel. Start going through the deactivation sequence. You see that it is on the last round of its startup sequence to actually try to perform the seismic event.
Oh, that would have been bad.
With the 20, you would have been able to delay it, because actually deactivating this is a 2-stage tech roll. However, you rolled 10 above the difficulty, because the difficulty was 20. And with that 30, you have rolled enough to stop the sequence now.
Yo, Joe. This is out on the console.
I'm gonna shut it down. And as I'm just like leaving a trail of blood, just like falling down the, slumping next to the console, just gonna like black out with like a middle finger held up to the commander. Like it was like, Joe's always get the job done. You guys got this, right?
We got you.
Good. I see you on the other side. Yeah.
Okay, DT, earthquake machine neutralized. Old man's taking a nap.
Nap isn't dead.
You're not dead yet.
I may or may not have committed regicide. Let Shipwreck know that we got 2 Joes that are going to need a ride in those mini subs or something because we lost one of the Sky Guardians. So if they need to shuffle people around, now would be the time to do it. Well, before we make it out.
Where's the extraction guy?
The Wolf Spider.
I'm sorry, I used bitch sense. We can't actually get Wolf Spider. Sensing bitches seemed more useful.
The steel snakes wrap around King Cobra, letting off a blinding electrical discharge. In an attempt to kind of, keep people back. There he is. Once the flash blind dissipates,
Snakes can teleport? I didn't learn that in biology class.
They don't.
At least they're not Amazon snakes, otherwise it would have exploded.
I don't have an actual graphic for this. What I'm going to show is going to have more of a snake motif, but the general design is still good. There is a crown.
Into melee? You know you want to come into melee.
This has been your turn, yeah?
Yep. Been my turn, and I rolled a 9 for the re-up, so if his willpower's above 9, he's good. Assuming his willpower is above 22.
Okay. You hit with him coming into range?
Cool, so he can have... there's not anything else I can do with that crit, so I guess he has to take 5.
5 on top of, or a total of 5?
Total of 5.
Okay. Brings him back down to 2.
That's just brutal.
Yeah, luckily I can only do it once. It was a little OP when I could just keep doing it. Just spinning like a Beyblade and chopping everything up.
There will be a report from dial tone via from the that seafront. Apparently, the King Cobra forces are scattering. Wingman will comment since he's next to the giant bank of controls. Apparently, what was happening in the main base here was being broadcast to the troops as a morale thing.
Sweet. Can I get a copy of that? Yeah. I just humiliated, new Cobra Commander online. That is definitely going in my highlight reel.
Oh, you only keep seeing like one hit on you with those little fury swipes. Okay. That was the first attack. So that's 0 sharp.
Yes. Oh, again, right in the Kevlar. Oh, God.
When did you get like this?
Right about the time I literally drop kicked Cobra Commander out of orbit. Shit. In the course of an hour, I have beat the shit out of both Cobra faction commanders.
Yes, you have.
Eat it, Duke!
But I think I'll give you a promotion. Really, it should.
I am the new Joel Colton. I am G.I. Joe now.
Damn. Does that mean you get your own classified series figure?
Apparently. They tried to replace Duke with Lieutenant Falcon. I guess it should have been me.
He's just not a commander type.
I'm the new Sergeant Slaughter, just, suplexing, cannons out of existence.
You'll hear you'll hear Trauma say, "Yes, I'm quite aware that the king has fallen." But they're still here, and I haven't kicked the dog yet. Hmm.
Want to insist on kicking the dog?
It bit me. I'm not gonna bite a dog back, but I can kick one.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yes, I guess you're right. I do need to recite all of my weapons. Apparently, fine. Fine, go ahead and do it. I see. Okay. We'll turn around. Uh, well, at least I can get you. I paid you back for shooting me in the back.
Because you decided not to pay attention. That's your fault.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh well. Goes up to you as he's running towards you. In that, yes, you do. Okay, we'll ineffectually rush you with a shield.
I'm gonna do this with evasion. Can I just like actually just sidestep him? I'm gonna sidestep him and do the El Toro with, with my like as if I had the imaginary red cape.
You'll sidestep, and he'll keep on moving.
Freestyle claps because clearly, Foxhound's been watching me for too long. Like, I got the Russian to loosen up! Huzzah!
I have literally been dissing this guy this entire time.
Well, you've been verbally dissing him, but that's the first time we've seen you do any kind of physicality.
I'll come.
Usually, you're very practical. Usually, Foxhound has been very practical and pragmatic with his defenses.
I'll come for you. I'll come for you specifically. Next time, Foxhound. And your dog!
I love how he's supposed to be Trauma's. I love how Trauma's supposed to be Anti-Venom's rival as the anti-medic, but he's, all like, fuck you, sniper. You go.
That's a good question.
Well, we know where invisible people are.
Oh, he's not invisible.
Okay.
He ran into the.
And he's not
room
hiding in the
northwest.
technicality that Mirage was trying to hide in.
He went northwest instead of a room, probably the direction that Mercy wants to run toward. Because I see two Mercies, and he hasn't had her turn.
Zoom out. I only see one Mercy.
I was told there were two.
Yeah, way above. Yeah. But you guys know she has a hologram emitter.
Well, yeah, I was told there's two Mercies, and I only see one on the map.
There's only one on the map.
Okay.
But descriptively unseen, there were two.
That's fine. That was my confusion. Okay. And the one on the map is only there for initiative tracking, so yeah, okay.
Yeah. And HP tracking and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
The Mirage, are you going to run as well? Like the person who needs to change his name at this point?
I prefer to think of it as a living to fight another day. She looks really bad off. She's at 1 HP. She looks really bad off.
All right, bye, babe.
How have I... Okay, apparently me targeting 2 people really did a lot. I didn't think it would.
Contacts.
I could be a dick.
Do it. Do it.
Well, I feel kind of bad about having the green shirts take out my rival. That just feels kind of silly.
Because it wouldn't be just your rival; it would also be Mirage.
Well, if Shipwreck does it, it would be the Mirage has left the scene, so I don't think she would count anymore.
I don't know. Has she left the scene,
Or
or is she just where we can't see her?
He and Trauma have
I
left
feel
the
like
game.
I feel like it's a good way to. I feel like it's a good way to troll them.
There's not really any contacts that feel thematically appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, take your initiative 0 to run away like everybody else.
The others may be leaving due to the fall of the king, but you should know how strong my motivations are. Son of a bitch.
I'll have to feel bad.
Statistically, this is some messed up stuff. I look at you were doing some stuff. Do you have like a counter you can do?
No, I was updating my pre-roll.
Okay.
I had been, set up for rolling against a group, and now there's only one guy, so there's...
I will spend a... I don't need to spend that back. I'll do, no, it's... The cracks are expanding along the dome. Water is seeping in through the cracks that the Biokraken cannot reach. Freestyle, it is your turn.
As much as I'd love to continue this conversation, I really don't feel like swimming today, so I'll tell you what, why don't you take 5, and we will pick this up in interrogation later.
Hell, we're giving up because there's some water.
Bang, bang, Slash versus Will.
Okay.
Also, my Fear Aura again.
Oh, Pharaoh, he's immune to the Pharaoh right now.
Oh, good for him.
Because he's defeated.
Oh, what? I assume the sword is what got him. I don't think that.
Yeah.
He dodged bullets right into my sword. Okay.
Oh, that is honestly funny.
Put the sword away.
Yep.
We out of combat? Or is Mercy still putting...
Not quite. Mercy is
So-
still technically in scene.
Okay. So, cool. I use my movement to reload my gun, so yeah.
Okay. Okay, Wingman.
I don't know if you can get to the airlock or not. Shipwreck and friends hopefully will be there for pickup.
Bucktown. Just so you're aware, one Mercy is visible. The other went behind the equipment. During the previous conversation with Trauma.
Whatever you do, you should probably hit your movement back towards the Sky Guardian.
I know I should.
Considering we only have, one round until the place collapses? Or starts to
I think,
collapse?
it shouldn't because the Kraken was holding it together. And it
You didn't hear what he was just saying? The it's gotten to the point where the Kraken can't hold it anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, the Kraken bought us time, but it started counting again.
Let's see. If I'm going to move, I didn't have my free actions to make. So I didn't have. I want to get the snake dragon thing. But damn it.
If we have a hand when we actually leave, I could try picking it up with the Sky Guardian.
Should have a hand.
Well, I don't know what else I'm going to have to pick up, so...
Fair.
I'd say if I have to carry Wingman or something out of here also.
Either way, I guess I'll get Sabaka to go in his battle pocket on my waist. Because the whole you've seen it where the tongue is literally in like this duffel bag size thing that's
you show us a picture of it. I find the idea cute. Like you have some command, and he goes "Earth" and like jumps into the satchel thing.
I saw the hip satchel thing. I personally prefer the backpack version, the Baby Bjorn, but
Baby Bjorn is if I have to count when he doesn't need to get out very often for combat.
Oh no, I understand that the other one makes more sense tactically. It's just not as amusing visually.
I use both. It just depends if I have to do more climbing or not.
Yeah, one definitely makes more sense. The Bjorn makes more sense for climbing. I will.
I remember that actually being used for the annoying mountain thing.
Yep.
Yes. But I guess I'll back in the co-pilot seat. Start booting everything up.
Okay. Anti-venom?
He is unconscious unless he wants to spend another story point.
No, I'm good. How many do we have left?
Should be
one
two.
so far, so two.
Yeah, we have two left because I had to spend one earlier for a natural one, and then there's the one you spent.
So we have two left.
We have two left. Yeah.
Can you take a quick look real quick? Also, yeah. No, I'm good being unconscious. It makes more sense. It makes more sense for me, cinematically, for turning off the console to be the last thing I did.
a Mercy suddenly appears, falling, running off and falling from her high elevated position. Triggering her jetpack and grabbing one of Anarchy's limbs.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Uh-huh.
But
I'm
with how
fine.
you moved her, I have to ask, does that put her into op range?
Well,
Yes.
technically, she would be
give
like kind of going and flying above him and
Yeah.
grabbing. So yes, it would be within your opportunity attack range.
Okay, so I could attempt grapple. But that seems
Yes.
that seems unnecessary. And I don't remember how evasive she is, so I'm not sure if I'd be able to land a grapple anyway. 20 versus
Still
Will?
stay to it.
Well, she doesn't have crazy will. She has focused will. 20 is not high enough.
Okay. I almost feel like with the guns, I'm better off using evasion or toughness than will.
Some just are better at things than others.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, against the named people, the sonic weapon seems so much less effective than their normal stats. With the exception of Destro, who's just all his stats are ridiculous.
As she's going and dragging along, she'll turn her head and through her armor and stuff like that. She'll give you a confident and perhaps a slightly sultry wink.
Well, she's a female, so obviously I now have to take her as a contact.
That's pretty much in your line of sight. So you can kind of see what's going on. She and she and Anarchy disappear. I can let you know how they disappear given how close you are and your lines of sight and stuff. However, on the ground, you will notice, running a story point, you will notice a released detonator. Like on the ground where Anarchy was. Where she and Anarchy went was to the tree, which had slid open a door.
Okay.
That they went in, it slid shut afterwards. Though the way it opens is a little odd. It doesn't seem to be using hydraulics. It's kind of like a weird curtain effect. With that, oh, I accidentally. With that, well, the battle may be over. There's a series of explosions from above as the sealing equipment is rended loose from their couplings to the ceiling and begin falling. On top of that, that has severely weakened the general integrity of the dome. With the dome now under imminent collapse and heavy industrial machinery now rapidly falling groundwards. What's the first steps you guys would like to do to try to get out of this situation? Or mitigate it, at the very least? And Wingman is back at the airlock, so she is relatively safe. So it's everyone in the central area that is under immediate danger.
Okay. Reaction, collect the ground. Ten feet of movement to get to anti-venom and scoop his ass up. 30 feet of move total. Hops to get back into the cockpit.
Okay.
Assuming we're all in here, we can close the hatch on that.
Do believe Foxhound already went to the co-pilot seat.
Yes.
Yes, I'm already in co-pilot seat, rebooting everything.
Okay.
It's not like we turned it off, so.
Yeah.
At least I didn't turn it
Last
off.
thing I didn't turn it off, but everything was locked out. Remember, he hacked it.
The canopy was overridden specifically.
Yeah, so yeah, he opened the hatch. That was.
So I was taking the effort to reboot everything to take care of that. That matters.
Reaction dash.
I will say that given the situation, it's going to be skill more than speed, given there's debris falling.
Well, no, I understand. This is more for figuring out how much movement I have. I figured this was more of a skill challenge. I was more just trying to figure out, where I could get to. Okay, so in theory, I can go pick up the snake for Foxhound, and then start, parkour, mecha parkouring towards the exit.
Okay. If you're wanting to snag the snake, your parkouring will be at a 2 downshift just because you're taking the extra time while stuff is falling.
No, I'm losing my rage bonus.
Now that we're also being a vehicle, don't I act at the same time as him?
If you'd like to do something with the
co-pilot?
situation, yeah.
I would like to provide assistance.
Okay.
As the co-pilot.
Take your edge.
Okay.
Nice.
Point of. No, that wouldn't matter. Okay, never mind.
I don't recall anything the mech.
Well, the mech had the autopilot, so it could have also lent edge, but those don't stack. And neither one of you are more skilled than I am, so lending edge doesn't give the up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have negated my rage bonus.
But you've gained an edge.
Yeah, so I'm instead of at 2 up, I'm at 1 up, basically.
Is there anything I could do besides give you the edge? The mech? Because it's not like a chase scene where I could do something that lowers the difficulty.
I don't know, could you use the head lasers or something to, negate some of the more dangerous debris, like a chase scene?
You wouldn't be lending assistance at that point, but if you use a head laser or something to, as suggested, bust up some of the industrial equipment coming down, it will affect the modifiers.
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay, so you lose your edge, but something else will be coming your way depending on how this targeting roll goes.
Well, it just means I
Correct.
get my edge from the vehicle lending, the autopilot or whatever it is, lending assistance
That's fair.
instead.
Yeah. We have other things to do. You can do that. Targeting. I assume it's more than 30 feet away from us. The debris starts to fall around us, yeah?
Yeah, it's fair to say.
Cool. So I get 3 ups for aiming. Do. D10, D10, D12, 2D8. 2, 12, 6, 4. It should be right. Oh, I broke it. Oh, did I break it? Quickly bracket.
Yep, the terminating brackets.
The H1. Oh, close bracket, close bracket. Hold on, let me put this on my other monitor where I can read it better.
You're missing the closing
No.
brackets.
No, it's not missing the closing brackets. I know what it's doing.
Oh. Well, on my screen, it looks like it's missing the closing bracket.
No, there were extra closing brackets
Ah.
that broke things. There you go. 24 targeting to make this easier.
24 will give you 2 ups, negating the snagging Ilgene downers.
I am useful.
As a laser.
Okay, well, you gave 2 ups, so total of 3 ups.
And an edge.
With the debris being shattered and melted and detonated by lasers. Man, I thought you would have a gift for this.
Well, I'm trying to find my problem is I'm trying to find something specific. And as you know, whenever you look for specific, that is when Google fails you.
Oh yeah, it'll give you like things like surrounding it or not even related. That one scene from that one show.
All right, one more quick attempt.
Travel Mo again.
Because I don't want to waste everyone's time too much.
Don't worry, you're not wasting my time. You're just fighting a clock of me being very.
There's one very specific thing I am looking for, and anytime I was looking for it that is not now, it's like the first thing that comes up.
I've actually been like starting to save gifts, but it doesn't help for things like this. I can't just drop it in.
Oh, well,
chat.
I tried. All right, so and we're going, and spending just because Eric's about to pass out, so I don't think we're going much past this anyway. We're spending the story point. And a point
not that tired yet.
And a point of Energon just for the memes. As
John.
Obviously, the best way to escape a collapsing building, especially when somebody's requiring you to carry stuff, so you can't take advantage of your most versatile form, is to spend a point of your natural Energon to infuse your vehicle with the power of Cybertronians, so it is now stuck in mid-transformation for a second, aka Jerwalk.
You have to get the Jerwalk in there. Okay.
Because I was trying to find the clip of Rick and Lisa escaping Alaska base through the falling debris.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been great.
And that's in Jerwalk.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Been great.
But Google is failing me, but we are still paying homage to it.
Let's see how this roll is 27. Okay.
Oh.
You are able to whoosh through the debris and the collapsing dome and the water rushing in behind you. You see the two of you see Wingman being ushered into the mini subs by the green shirts and Shipwreck.
Keep a close eye on Shipwreck.
I was wondering.
Don't need an HR suit happening right now.
As it collapses in a little shockwave and fog cloud of bubbles from disrupted air fills the view as your control gets a little bit wonky due to the air bubbles messing messing with the hydrodynamics a bit. It clears. You can see the mini subs around you, and then that's when Foxhound notices that the debris from the collapsed dome has slammed into and perforated areas of the already severely damaged trawler, of which the reactor was being used to slowly power the seismic machine. With the trawler suffering this extra damage, Foxhound, if you'd like, can give a quick warning before the reactor of the trawler explodes, setting out a massive shockwave.
My only warning is this: strike a pose.
With that warning, how would you like to handle the shockwave from the trawler's reactor detonating?
Not sure what I can do to handle that. That's suppose I can try out running it.
You could. I would like to, however, suggest you pan south.
I wasn't sure if we were still counting this map.
Just, see, they give you some food for thought.
Well, we got the debris field. I don't know if that would help or not. We got the pirate ship, which would help tank it. Okay, so what we're going to do, and this will potentially help out our buddies as well. I'm going to try and use the ship for cover. While we are doing that, what I would like Foxhound to do, if he is amenable, is if you can drop the seismic charges, we might be able to use their shockwave to help disperse that shockwave to create a hole for us to fly through.
I was actually going to suggest using whatever explosives we have left to try to create a counter.
In theory, we have 1 to 2 depth charges, depending on considering this thing was partially used when we got it. So. All right, so I assume I'm making some kind of piloting check. I'm assuming I no longer have his assist, his 2-ups assist.
Right, it's easier to be dealing with the depth chart.
Yeah. But I do have the vehicles assist. Oh, this is a lot of ones. I rolled a 1 and an 11, so that's technically 3 ones on 2d. Okay, so.
Okay. The depth charges are expertly utilized as they're set out and they detonate, creating a counter shockwave. The two waves meet, disrupting the area of water where they clash. The gold that is in the area gets disrupted, flying about, and the coins, while not doing any damage to you, do go into tiny areas that'll probably need to be corrected in the mass production run that lock your transformation into this trademarked midway form.
Yep, nope, sorry, it's stuck this way now.
Oh, the glitch that was working that conveniently worked in our favor is now I'm getting error messages, a lot of error messages.
We're just gonna call that a VTOL mode and keep on going.
I feel bad for whoever the tech is. That's what I have to try to figure this one out.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna feel bad. They're gonna feel very pissed at me anyway. Oh, wait, no. When they see the one I was flying in space, they're gonna be really pissed. I was redlining that thing for like 20 minutes. God knows how much crap I melted.
Yeah.
The fact that I just made this thing do a thing it wasn't even designed to do. This is pretty low key.
It was designed to do it. It was right there in the instructions.
It actually explicitly was in the in the instructions from God that it explicitly could not do this.
No.
I was joking about it. Dave was like, "No, it can explicitly not do me." Hence the story point.
No, I was referring more to the redlining the thing.
Well, yeah, the redlining. Yeah, it was totally meant to do that.
It's totally meant to be able to do that. You're just doing it for an entire engagement that lasted like 15 minutes. It's just relatively short. Relatively.
As opposed to coming back with a toy that got stuck mid-transformation.
With you guys now heading through the water with the wreckage of the world-ending base behind you, glittering a bit with gold coins. The camera will shift to a small carriage of the trawler anyway. Aquatic vehicle, somewhat dimly lit, with a few warning lights on things. There are in various degrees of wellness the guns and the now boundless King Cobra. On the screen is a man in a reflective silver mask. King Cobra looking at Cobra Commander. I nearly had it. The world. It was going to be in a much more amenable state. And you would have finally been taken off of your vaunted throne. Join the club. Shit. Hold on. I think I need to hold on. I need to work with the voice. A second. You need my calling out gesture thing. 1 second. Destro! There we go. Okay. Join the shit. It's too squeaky. Whatever. Join the club. I've nearly conquered the world dozens of times since it wasn't for the Joes. But this does show one thing. Your army was only following the crown, while while COBRA follows me for my leadership. It's abundantly clear that you are nothing more than a count, Game Meister. And with what remnant forces remain with that taunt, the screen showing Cooper Commander in a much better condition, given that he was merely, thrown out in space. Fades as the countless King Cobra, now with the former rank and position of Count, and now only has the guns and a smattering of forces, though the body language showing more expression than what just having the hood and mask will those indicate is a intention and a drive to recoup what he has lost and come back even stronger against his enemies, whether that is the Cobra Commander or the G.I. Joes. And with that, you guys get a perk.
Woo! I can officially take my sword as an heirloom now. I also need to go talk to Shebang, because assuming they let me keep it, the crown is totally becoming the guard to, keep, adding on to the story of the...
Okay, I was wondering if you're gonna, keep that as, a trophy or something.
Yeah, it's incorporating into the story, which is, which, again, was what the sword does. So, yeah, we're taking the crown and incorporating it into the guard.
So what you're saying is that you will have the holy relic to be able to command King Cobra?
If that's how that works, yes.
Apparently it does if you believe the cutscene. So the next time King Cobra runs into you and they just see you wielding the crown, you're suddenly going to have an army of evil followers.
Well, I am Zartan. We are all Zartan.
That used to be a quote. We are Zartan hyphen snake eaters.
Because it's a personal heirloom, I get 1 up to use it.
Nice.
So it's even better at cutting things.
Is that the only thing that heirloom gives you?
You may choose a piece of standard equipment or non-powered weapon as your heirloom, so I don't have to pay requisition for it.
Okay.
And I get 1 up to use it.
Okay. Actually, that's really nice. You don't have to wreck it.
So it's basically a feat for personal gear.
Yeah.
That means Dancing Waves, with its sonic upgrade and everything, is now just an item of personal gear.
Okay. Gives you extra points.
Yeah, that means I can actually, if I blow all my requisition points, I can afford to keep the Requiem around.
Oh, shit.
Everybody loves the Resi pistol, right? Anti-tank revolver?
You mean your pistol that does more damage than I do?
2 damage, 3 if they block with toughness. I say it's only really nasty if they're dumb enough to block with toughness.
That's more damage than my normal weapons.
You had 2 damage was your default.
I have a deadly pistol now, yes, but my long range rifle only does 1, but it can downshift to do more. Then my long range auto rifle, no, long range auto rifle does 2 as well.
And so yeah, I thought the auto rifle did 2, and your assault rifle either did 2 or did 2 when you did the downshifts. I say because in theory, between I'm in theory comparable. I don't have to take the downshifts. I just have crap skill. So in theory, your 2 damage is more likely to hit than mine.
True. I'm more likely to hit, so my damage is more consistent, even if I have to downshift to do the same damages.
And mine's entirely dependent on what stat they use to block with.
But yeah, if they block with toughness, you just outright do more damage to me.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I am not disputing that at all. 3 damage is the most damage I think any of us in the party have.
Like, I can get the free damage if I downshift by 3.
Yeah. But again, there's a reason that thing is meant to be used on tanks, not people. That is in case he jumps us with snake armor again, because we are never being in that scenario where nobody can hurt it.
The scenario wasn't prepped for that.
Yeah. Right, cool. So, got our perks.
That's right. I'm going to take the fire thing so I can attack a whole bunch of times.
Obviously, Brian needs to be informed. He gets.
Guess you lost his signal.
Yeah, that was a while back.
So here's the thing that I am very torn on. I can either get the fighter feature and then have a whole bunch of extra attacks, or I can get a feat that gives me another pet and then I can keep the snake hydra thing.
Does the feat that lets you take another pet go up to the level you'd probably need for the snake hydra thing?
Probably not. I don't know. It depends.
That's right, because that's probably the prototypical or even theoretical or unique even.
You can't go above restricted.
That's not true. The book doesn't have above restricted, but like anything else, it can go above restricted.
Trust me, if I can go above restricted, Sabaka would be so much more terrifying.
No, that's what I mean. The book does not have stats printed for above restricted, because it probably means players are limited to restricted. But in terms of the stat blocks, they can go above restricted. For shit you run into in the field.
Fair.
Because the bad guys are able to go above restricted even if we can't. That said, you having a second pet, like a utility pet or something, as opposed to an attacker, not necessarily a bad idea.
Oh, trying to have Eugene be a pet.
If only because your class feature lets you give multiple commands, but you can only command, but Sabaka can only receive 1 command. So that class feature is kind of being wasted.
Yes and no. It's not that Sabaka can't do multiple commands. It's just that Sabaka has his own action economy. And the action economy to have Sabaka do the 1 command takes up his entire action economy, and there's nothing else I really want to do besides all people.
Well, that's what I mean. Your limit due to the limit of your action economy, your class feature is not really getting used to its full extent. Whereas having a second pet would let you issue 2 orders instead of just the 1.
Which would give me more attacks as well, Ted. David. If I take a feature perk that lets me get another pet, can I have the Hydra Snake as a pet?
Eugene is genetically modified for well, both loyalty and a couple other like advanced like psychomu kind of things.
This is moot anyway. The feat lets you take a standard animal. Eugene is definitely not a standard.
North that. I just want the Hydra Snake.
The
Let's
issue
totally
is
make rolls for.
the issue is trying to figure out how to make it compliant.
If I show it the crown, that we have the crown, wouldn't it be compliant?
No, because it was specifically Game Meister's pet. Not
Oh.
it wasn't a thing of the crown.
Yeah.
He in fact has a semi-broken ability that he can use with Ilgene, but when I tried using it, Roll20 screwed me. So
This is the way.
and then Ilgene got taken out, and Mirage just could not heal Eugene. Can't roll higher than a 15 apparently over like 4 rounds. So you just hold Mike.
No. I wasn't sure if we were stopping or not, so yeah, it's still hot, Mike.
Oh.
Also say hi to Kitten.
Hey! Welcome. Given this was a bonus adventure, I did not necessarily expect it to take up to its maximum normal time.
I mean, if you want to wrap the session here, which makes sense, this is a logical stopping point, especially since we're down to man. I understand that, but yeah, I had not assumed we were done, so.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys want to push on, I can. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It'll just take me a second to bring up a few things.
I would just like to have a chance to somehow break the loyalty of the snake. I have to try.
You need to exercise some amount of genetic engineering to, make some tweaks. Because I can tell you this is something Joe hasn't really seen before. It's a very kind of not like my term, alien way of engineering.
It's still technically a mutant for this gene editing, gene engineering. Isn't there Task Force Venom?
Yeah, but they only get bonuses to kill it.
But to have the bonuses to kill it, they have to have bonuses to understand it. Yeah?
That's not how it's reflected mechanically.
They just have like anti-mutant stuff.
As like they get sealed body armor against, anything that might be barfed on them, and they get bonuses to kill it.
Oh, damn. Here I was hoping it would at least be somewhat above average smarts and research potential.
I don't know, maybe
You have to have a certain level of the science or medicine skill to join, so they're probably assuming by virtue of having those ranks of the skill that you're...
maybe genetic destabilizing bullets.
Because, at its core, like most D20 systems, this is a combat game, so most of your bonuses are combat, affecting in some way.
Mm.
They don't have things that just give you bonuses to random skills without that, unless it's a base class feature like the officer.
So there is no, can't just go, hey, Task Force Venom, help me with this.
They can help you with it. I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out they do not have bonuses, so they just be rolling whatever. But they all, by default, they have high science skills. So
yeah. Well, and as I said before, Gene definitely is not standard. If you were to somehow break it, I would probably make it a contact.
I'll accept that, and I'll just pick it.
Just like that other creature you got as a contact and never used.
Because it's like I say,
when have I had a chance to be able to use it properly? Let's be real. We've been in space, underwater, in the air. We haven't been in places where it can be feasible to have it.
When we went to the desert city, it could have been used. When we were climbing mountains, it could have been used.
I don't think there's not like a prototypical pet, is there?
No.
The book stops at restricted. But because the pets are using the same tier system as every other piece of equipment, in theory, you could have a prototypical or theoretical or unique pet. They just don't give you stats for it.
Okay, because
But you can follow the stat progression and make a logical guess on what it would be. Because it is a linear progression.
I'm just bringing up...
Which is the thing I mentioned before of players seem to stop at restricted, but theoretically, the bad guys could go way higher than that because the bad guys get to cheat all the time.
Look at a thing here. You know what? I believe Elgene, because I'm thinking of like the Count Game Master stuff that he can induce, but that's on his sheet, not Elgene's. Looking at it, I believe Elgene counts as a restricted.
Well, even with it counting as a restricted, you'd have to take the feat multiple times to get that.
True.
And that's assuming he counts as an animal, which theoretically it does.
But, oh, it's an animal.
Yeah, so you'd have to take the feat 3 times to count him as a...
True, because technically by me having pet as beast, getting the feat, it upgraded from a standard pet, by limited pet to a restricted pet. If I get the normal feat that's not a part of my class, I have to start at standard.
You can also get a animal as an environmental exposure.
Can't do that because I get a general perk, not a...
Oh, I'm not disputing that.
But look at this, yeah. If you were to be able to get a second restricted, you then could go with the Elgene, but I would have to add a hang up due to just some of the stuff concerning Elgene and just the pure connection to Game Meister.
I am okay with it being it makes me sad, but I am okay with it being a con. That just means I'm collecting all the cards.
You can have as a contact for now, and invest towards turning it into a full thing. Because you need to take the feat 3 times, or take the feat, and the exposure in some combination.
Like, do you want to see Elgene's stats?
No, I'm good. I can't feasibly do it right now. That's fine. If I could just turn it into a contact right now and decide later, good enough for me.
I would need someone probably like Buff Doctor to do science medicine roles to try to help with the compliance. But after that, yeah, I can become a...
Well, it's not like we're just going to release this animal into the wild. So, it's not like it's going anywhere.
Okay, then.
I will say this. Elgene is equipped with ballistic armor that has digital camo on it. But again, Elgene was defeated, so did not have a time to do stealthy sneak stuff.
I'm at plus 3d6 versus willpower now.
Why?
Because the feat I took to try and, just reduce my costs apparently made me more broken.
Your fear aura is 3d6.
No, the hit with my sword is 3d6 plus 3d6 versus willpower.
Oh God.
I think
now we've seen how well that 3d6 does, so I'm not too worried.
I don't know. You could get Destro with that.
I was hitting Destro before.
You get Zaymon and Tilmox with that.
Well, good. They're the ones I was trying to hit the first time. I'm not too worried, just because if they're a name, i.e. the ones we're actually worried about, that plus 3d6 doesn't seem to be, get me that far, because all the baddies have big will. And I was already chewing through the minions by attacking willpower anyway, so...
Man, the Sky Guardian exploding really helped by wiping those sea serpents.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, this entire arc has been packed.
Also, that is hilarious. That now that I think about it, we have fought 2 different bosses of the main of different Cobra faction at the same time in the same mission technically. And beat them.
Yeah. I think it's fair to put an asterisk into Cobra Commander, but yes.
No, we did beat him. Escaped. He always does.
Well, the asterisk is because we weren't fighting his stat block, because of how vehicles work. So the vehicle was actually a handicap.
Better. We still fought him.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Beat
saying we're
him.
not fighting him. It's just I understand why David's saying that has an asterisk on it, because yeah, we beat him, but we didn't beat his stat block. We beat his much shittier vehicle stat block.